Hello friends on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning into your November readings. I'm hoping that October treated you very well, or is treating you very well if you're viewing this in October. Just going to look forward to seeing what my birthday month has in store for you. Just a quick note as well to say thank you so much for the support that I continue to receive. The emails, the likes, the subscriptions, the comments especially, the readings that people have asked me to do for them. I feel very privileged that you've asked me to read for you. Also for my lovely patrons on Patreon. Just thank you so much. Just out of interest, I would like to know if you like the current website design that I've done. I have a full array of readings now, including, seeing as we're now approaching the end of 2015, a 2016 year ahead reading. So this is going to be something very special. It's basically covering the entire 12 months of 2016, including any horoscope activity as well. So planetary alignments, astrology, very key things for you. It will cover those as well. So it's basically a tarot and astrology reading for 2016. So for more details on that, just look on the website. I still have my general readings available, video, Skype, email, those kind of things. And hopefully going to be making more updates to the channel, more tarot decks, more oracle decks, different things. Maybe some more daily draws, depending on if people respond to them very well. Also going to be doing, hopefully, some more little vlogs and things like that. I just want to be more interactive with you all. So keep a lookout. November's quite quiet, but it's a very strong energy, so I'm going to hopefully tap into that and see what's happening. It's almost like a very psychic, deep feeling, which is typical for Scorpio. So I'll just have a look at that for you. It's coming up in a moment. See the details below or appearing on your screen right now for how to get in touch, and I look forward to reading for you. Hello lovely Taurus, thank you for tuning into your November reading with Laurie and Witch. We have the Rider-Waite Tarot deck today. It's coming back into practice basically because all my other decks are a little bit tired right now, but I'm recharging them, giving them a few days off. And the Rider-Waite is basically the be-all end-all of tarot, but I never learnt with this. I've only just picked it up. I had it all the time, but I just couldn't connect with it, and it's working incredibly well. I've had extremely effective readings with it. Must be because the energy is very fresh, but it's absolutely wonderful. I love it now. And I also have the Earth Magic Oracle deck, that card at the bottom there. Just ask Spirit Guide and the universe to come through, give any messages necessary for Taurus. They're being quite concise today, so let's hope that this is going to be something that we can progress on to. Just going to have a look over the cards because they are a little bit of a mix, but I did get a general very good feeling from them. So I'll start with the first card, being the first week of November and approximately of the energies. Now, this being the 10 of Pentacles, I believe brings a sense of accomplishment. Normally this would be in the material realm. However, because I'm not doing this basically from the material aspects, I feel this is something different for you. I don't believe this is finance, materialist or money. I feel this is something within you which may be a strength, or maybe you're understanding something about your own personality, the stubbornness potentially, or the fundamental makeup that you have, family history. I get something about maybe the community that you're around. There is going to be almost like a widening of this, maybe of your social circle, and I think there's just going to be a general contentment about something here. The first week of November is actually very potent. There's a lot of psychic activity going around, which I'm looking forward to because that's around when my birthday is. But yeah, that week is going to be really strong for you, and it's going to be something that I think you're going to very like. Certainly looking at the Seven of Cups, it's going to give you a bit of a choice, because I feel like the Ten of Pentacles here is something that you can really utilise and something that you can really work with. I mean, this is generally a very positive omen. The main thing that I feel from it. Again, not material, nothing to do with that, but perhaps to a degree you feel like your wishes are being met. And it's not the wish card, but I do feel that there's some aspect here that you are getting your wishes met. In general, things should be going very well for you, and security is the main thing. So it could be security in your friendships or the general relationships that you have, and you will have or feel a great deal to be thankful for. I think a lot of the qualities that your family have given you, a lot of the strength of your core foundations, again the family history is coming through here. It should be something that you can really utilise or understand why you are that way. So make the best of it. And every eccentricity that you have, just make the best of it. Even share what you have. Even if it's only a kind word spoken to somebody. We get what we give out. So this, I think, is more of a karmic card for you. And it is something connected to spirit as well. So it should be a time of peace and prosperity and connecting in with spirit that way, because again the psychic energy is really coming through for you. How you deepen your spiritual growth is up to you, and I think you will have a few choices in that, judging from the next card. But I do get the general feeling that it is going to be one that you can really utilise in this week. The psychic energy that you have, understanding where you come from. Maybe some of you will even figure out if you related to a witch or somebody who had different religious views than you, and you feel like you can share that religious outlook with somebody. I mean, it wasn't long ago that I found out my mum's scientist friend belonged to a coven in Ireland. So that was interesting. I wasn't aware that I had anybody with a witchy background in, my general area, my social circles. So I think that's something that you may be discovering yourself. Now, the Seven of Cups is a card about choices. So that's why I think you may be looking at a fair few different things here. It can be confusing when you have choices. So which path to walk, which job to take, which way to go when it comes to, do I get up early to get the bus? It can be simple as that, but it's going to generate some confusion, maybe some disorganisation as well, because I think you need to narrow your focus. So normally when it appears, you're probably trying to do too much and maybe not doing a lot of it very well. So I think there's not a bad choice that I can see here. There's some mystery, yes. There's some challenges, yes, but not choose this and you muck everything up, It's not going to be like that. Hang on, let me just get into it, because this relates to the Justice card as well. I'm just trying to... Okay, so this is a karmic time. This is something that's really going to be moving through. For some reason, you have to go into yourself in the first week, and then all the way through to the third week, you're going to be dealing with some kind of karmic law. It's the cause and effect state. So this is evoking a need for fairness in your choices. Maybe you promise too much to too many people and you're having a hard time trying to balance these promises, because I know a lot of Taurians and they are all very strong in making their promises kept. It's all like they want everybody to think well of them, but also you can be very stubborn. And I like that, because you're my sister sign, Taurus. And whenever I get a Taurian asking me for a reading, I always get a feeling of, karmic sister, karmic brother, So it's a very good feeling that I get when I do get a reading for somebody, because I understand the stubbornness, I understand the fixed sign mentality, and that could be an issue for you in that week, the second week there, because you have too many choices. When it relates to justice, again, there's a harmony needed, because I think you will be called upon to deal with the results of the actions of others. It could be somebody you care about even. This can sometimes be difficult, and it can be very demanding, as much as it is when you're up against that is something, that's completely of your own making. So your own karma will come back to you, and you'll have to deal with that. But then if somebody else around you has mucked up or done something bad in the past, and they're now getting karma for it, you may end up embroiled in that. which isn't always nice to deal with, but you know, you can support them as best as you can and just kind of understand where they're going, because the Six of Pentacles at the end of the month is often a sign for the turn of the better, especially with regards to money, and I do get the material feel of that. It's mostly a charity card though, so it's generosity. It's meaning that you're either about to be the beneficiary of something with value, or you can be the giver of it, and that could be anything from money to advice. So this is something that you need, this is something that somebody else needs. You may find things start to go better at work, in your relationships, in your health. So it's an upward increase in vitality here, and it will be important to share your spiritual understandings with others. I'm not saying that you have to be a missionary, but what it's saying that is that you may have to find that balance within yourself to ensure that you go into a period of time where you understand where you are. I mean, even with this winter solstice, we are approaching the winter solstice, Yule, and it's going to be incredibly exciting, but I have Samhain first, and this is all about reflection, and I feel like there is going to be time to reflect on past actions, what's brought you here. For some reason, I'm brought up to when I realised I was a witch many years ago, and it was almost like it was inevitable. So when I was little, I was fascinated by witches and books and magic and everything like that. And although it was the fantastical element of it, this was before Harry Potter, even though it was fantastical, I always believed in it. My belief in magic never wavered. I always felt there was something different out there. And I'm probably going to do a different video on that. But I feel this is similar to you. Something that you've believed in for quite a long time. Something that you have... something that you can't even describe, but you believe it's there. I think that's going to be proven to you this month. And I also feel that there's a reflection element of it, because you are looking at the past times where it's almost been evident to you. It's almost, there's been signs and you've actually missed them, or you know that you haven't caught them properly or something like that. There will be that sort of progression there. And of course, as we're going to the end of the year, you will be reflecting on what this year has had to offer you. So that's going to be something to investigate as well. With 2016, it's going to be interesting to see. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm offering the 2016 readings now. They're up on my website. You can have an email or you can have a video. And it basically, there's astrology and tarot personally for you. So it's not just a case of, you know, what's happening in general. It's going to be looking at how you are going to fare in 2016. So that's on the website now, as well as the general personal readings for more immediate needs. Also, we have the donation button now, Patreon, Facebook, Twitter, everything. I think I've covered everything. But all the links you need to get in touch with me are below. If you would like a reading, I'd love to help you. And thank you for your support. I absolutely love everybody who's subscribing, commenting. I love interacting. I really enjoy putting these videos out for you, and I hope you enjoy them too. So looking forward to what November brings. Looking even forward to December and seeing how that works for you. I can't believe there's only 2 or 3 months left now. But we will see, and we will get this sorted for you. Really looking forward to what's coming up. Take care of yourself, and I'm looking forward to reading for you soon.